You know what I mean? Like
on
what do you do?
acid on your hat.
Yeah.
And you say you like take acid in some of your videos on
saw that
Instagram
video
and
too.
stuff.
I think I've done acid one time.
You would love that
So-
video. He
so
made
what-
he made a video called LA on acid.
So what's up with your acid?
When I used to drink, I got really drunk one time, and my friend knew that he could get me to do acid.
Yeah.
And it was the lamest acid trip ever. We went back to his house and we watched Marie Antoinette.
Why
and
would you do
stared
that?
stared at his ceiling light, and I was like, "That is the sickest tit, dude. If that was a real tit." And then I remember halfway through the trip, I was like, "All right, man, I'm gonna go home." And he's like, "How? You didn't drive here, and you're still on acid?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, all right." And just sat back down and just didn't do anything.
Wait, you saw a light that looked like a boobie, and you were
Yeah.
just pumped on it for being a tit?
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, that's not.
It was so lame.
Yeah, that's not a great night.
No.
You didn't see a real one. You
I
saw
like
a
your
light.
critique,
a
your
fake
critique
one.
of his experience.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
man,
that's so lame.
It is.
there's so many better titties out there than that.
Oh
I know.
my
We could have gone
God.
online and actually looked at real ones, but we were looking
Yeah.
at the ceiling.
I mean, you're a famous DJ. You could have got a real one in your hand.
At that time, I was not.
Right.
I was still just roaming around the streets,
Okay.
looking for parties.
But what I'm saying is, it is when you're sober and you're DJing these events that are obviously the party, the most anti-sober, not
Yeah.
most, but
No, they are.
generally anti-sober events.
Yeah.
How did your perspective change when you started doing it
So
with sobriety?
when I first the reason I wanted to be sober, it was drinking was like when I was 21, it was so fun, and in my 20s, it would always get to this really fun point, and then in my 30s and late 30s, it was like it just started. I would either get too drunk and want to fall asleep, or I wouldn't get that drunk and I would have the worst hangover ever. So I was like, hey, this year I'm just gonna be sober. I was going on tour and I was bringing my trainer so I could actually try to get abs, which I've never had in my entire life. Still haven't.
I can get you those.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would.
He could get you the kickflip. I'll get you abs.
Yes. Okay, perfect. See, it was
We're the
this-
one-stop shop here.
Yeah. Abs and a kickflip. But so on tour, the thing that I noticed was as I was DJing sober, I would continually get better at like being on the mic, just being more comfortable in my own skin. And if I ever drank, I would kind of reset back to that beginning point and have to restart. So I was like, all right, I'm going to just keep going and see how much more comfortable I can get. And if I'm going to get better at DJing. And of course I did. So it just like, it kind of just kept being like, all right, I'll go another month. I'll go another month. And then after that, I was like, I don't really want to ever drink again.
So your passion for DJing erased it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that was.
But then
you were
also, as you're sober and you're in those nightclubs, you just start to realize how many questions get asked over and over again
yeah.
from drunk people.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
right.
so wild.
Right.
Like you get the same question 5 times. Even if you say like, "Yo, you asked me that again," they'll come back.
Yeah.
And like, and you're like, "Shut up,
Yeah.
please."
You're nowhere near as much fun as you think you are, dude.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah.
That made me think about when I was drinking. I was like, "Holy shit, I was that guy."
But you're in the pocket, so no one is seeing it from your perspective now. You're right there in line with the vibe.
Yeah.
But same thing, like if I go to a big skate event and they have an after party, I can't go there because Bones Brigade, dude.
Yeah.
Bones Brigade.
I can imagine.
Yeah, people that were
And
going to
just
say
keep coming back up.
Like,
Ah,
yeah,
Bones Brigade!
dude.
people that were going to say
Bones
something
Brigade?
stupid when they see his head,
God, I
it's like
can
turned
imagine.
up to 11. They just go full dumb, like just like duh.
No,
animal chin, bro.
there are-
woo.
And there are genuine interactions and fun experiences.
Absolutely.
But generally, the drunker and the louder people end up kind of overpowering it, and it's really
Of course,
hard.
because there's no inhibition,
There's
so
no
they
filter,
don't know
yeah.
what they're doing. They don't know that they're boxing out other people. Are like, hey, I love you, thank you, and that's
Yeah, but
it.